told there's some real money in the room.
For the record, who am I speaking with?
My name is Charleston White, 43-year-old Fort Worth native, man, born and raised.
Okay. Back in, was it 2017? There was a situation at a school where Go YaYo was performing at the school, and I believe the media was called. And when I look at who was speaking to the media, it was Charleston White.
Well,
let me ask the question, first and foremost, what was going on around that time? Why did that occur?
Man, at that time, I probably was 4 to 5 years into doing community work with a non-profit organization that I had created called H.Y.P.E, about H.Y.P.E youth outreach, and H.Y.P.E is an acronym for helping young people excel.
Right.
We I have been traveling to J.D. Hall Learning Center, which is a alternative school in the Lankerson Independent School District. So myself, along with other men from Fort Worth, was traveling every Friday to go teach a kind of like a life skills community outreach class to the alternative school out there. Man, it was a historically black school, but it was in Lankerson Independent School District. So we have tried to go into Fort Worth Independent School Districts as black men in the community, as fathers, as uncles, as cousins, and work with the children in the Fort Worth ISD. And so we had partnered with one of the gang intervention and prevention officers who worked inside the school district. He recommended us to Midlevel Middle School, which was another alternative school in Fort Worth, Texas, and it was kind of out in a Caucasian, predominantly Caucasian area, but it was mostly Hispanic and black children. And so we spent probably a few months going out there, and great impact, man. The teachers loved us, the kids loved us, and we went every Friday. So we went every other Friday. So all of a sudden we was told that we couldn't go anymore, and the reason we was told we couldn't go anymore because our programs were so effective. They had recommended that we start getting some type of funding for our youth program. And there was a black principal. I can't even think of the nigga name, man. But there was a black principal, man, over at there. So black principal, black gang unit officers is working inside the school, black children, black men coming from the community. So when they started talking about, man, well, let's try to get these guys some funding to do what they're doing, they wanted to run our backgrounds. Well, I don't have any felony convictions, but I have I got caught with like 10 pounds of weed, man, and 2 pistols when I was like 22 years old, trying to get into college in Arkansas. And I took a 5-year deferred adjudication probation, 4 months in a prison boot camp. So the deferred adjudication shows that stopped me from going into schools. The other men that was with me had drug convictions. The other men that was with me, they had drug convictions, 10 years old. 15 years old. Some had some violent past, but it was decades ago. And they was living productive lives today. Well, because of their criminal history, they wasn't allowed to enter into the schools anymore. So not only did they stop us from going into the schools, that caused me to do more research. So I found out the policies with Fort Worth Independent School District where if I have a felony conviction, that stops me from participating to volunteer on campus on field day, whether that's a lemonade stand, doing anything as a parent, that stops me from riding a bus when they go to the zoo or going to the off campus, that stops me from following the bus and participating in any school activities, right? Mm-hmm. What they didn't tell me that the principal has the discretion to allow us to come on campus as long as we're supervised by a school employee. They just totally kicked us out, homie. So there's already a lack of black men that's involved in the school district, let alone some men that's being recommended by gang intervention prevention officers. The Texas Juvenile Justice Department, formerly known as TYC, is recommending us. So we're traveling we're doing trainings in Wise County, Van Zandt County. So we're going to all of the schools, Sam Houston High School. We're doing but Fort Worth said no. So one day,
Your hometown.
my hometown, right? So one day I look up and see, man, this a little rapper. Didn't know nothing about the little nigga, man. So somebody sent me a video, say, hey man, you see this? So I saw that he basically went on a school tour. He went to the middle schools, he went to the high school, he went on a school tour. So the Morningside Middle School in particular caught my interest because 97.9 was involved. The radio station was involved, and they made it like this pep rally, right? So when I started looking at who the little dude is, I see all number fight videos. He doing number fighting, kicking dudes, stomping dudes. So when I think his hottest song at the time was my 40 go boom. So when I look at that video, man, I had never and he the first person ever, homie. He the first nigga ever start putting guns in videos like that. Nigga, as much rap as we seen, we ain't never seen them many goddamn guns before. Pointing out them mother, man, I ain't never seen, what the, man, this a kid. So, nigga, I'm a nigga who grew up with a murder case. I'm a nigga who grew up in an institution with kids who killed their mothers and their fathers. I grew up with kids, nigga, who committed some of the worst crimes in the history of the state of Texas. So I know the influence of rap music, nigga. I grew up under the NWA, nigga, gangster, nigga. Eazy-E say rape, nigga, we raped. Eazy-E them say take that pussy, nigga, we taking pussy. So whatever that rap say do, so before then, never had any seeds of gun violence been planted directly in the children. So I see that shit, homie, my convictions. So I got a son that he probably going into middle school at the time. Man, what I want my son seeing that shit on pep rally day and my 40, and they jamming to it, homie. And he talking about, he's saying, yeah, I go to school, but they hearing, man, I ain't go to school, I didn't graduate. But because their minds are so young and impressionable, they don't hear what they need to hear, they hear what they want to hear, right? So my beef wasn't with him. My beef with this motherfucking Peckerwood school system, this white supremacist school system. So I called the school district, hey, man, why y'all such and such? Well, you can write an appeal, Mr. Charles. So we write an appeal, why we can't come in? So the school board, the board of trustees, they know us, homie. They know us. We done held panels with these people, with TCU students, and came into the community at the Boys and Girls Club, homie. We at the Boys and Girls Club, we in the juvenile detention center, we in the prisons. At this time, I'm teaching classes at the adult parole office, where it's mandatory when niggas get out of prison, they got to come sit in class and hear me teach. Big Nate, Sissy, and them seeing me like, what the fuck? So I'm like, man, why they wouldn't? So, yeah, so we called the school district. School district give us a bullshit excuse. Okay, let me call Channel 8 News. I had a number directly. Say, listen, man, they sent this little gangster rapper, he violent, he got these lyrics, and I know how to sell it too, boy. You hear me? And I sold it to the media, and the media, yeah, man, fuck that nigga and whoever took him up there. Fuck every adult that had something to do with that little stupid motherfucker going up there, nigga. And guess what? All them motherfuckers failed the STARS test miserably. They all failed the STARS test miserably. And this was 5-6 years ago. Right now today, only 36% of children in Fort Worth Independent School District can read on or above their grade level. That means almost 80% of black kids in Fort Worth is dumb and stupid. They can't read. But they can quote that stupid shit. My 40 go boom! Now them little motherfuckers on murder cases and everything. 5 years later, look at this shit now, my nigga. 5 years later, look at him. Look how many people done died around that boy. How many kids. He sowed them seeds, my nigga. Everybody was mad at me then. Everybody was mad. Man, that nigga did. Nigga, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't fed nobody. I'm still feeding kids, my nigga. The shooting that happened at the park on Mother's Day. I didn't see no OG down there getting nobody out of jail, my nigga. I ain't see no OG. I ain't see no rapper. Them bitches had court-appointed lawyers, my nigga. Only a couple of kids could afford lawyers. Listening to that stupid-ass rap shit, but I was one of them little motherfuckers listening to that stupid-ass rap shit. My mind's playing tricks on me. So look at the city now, homie.
So let's go back for a second.
Yeah.
So after this, I was told, now mind you, I was not around at this time to even understand what was going on with Fort Worth hip hop and the influence and impact that it had on Texas as a whole. But I was told Go YaYo was one of the hottest artists around this time.
He was the hottest.
And after that, it severely impacted his rap career in a negative way. In a sense, it kind of killed his buzz.
He killed his buzz. That didn't kill his buzz. See, he went and wrote a song, as all great artists do. As all great artists do, homie. All publicity is good publicity when you're in the entertainment industry. He went and wrote a song, nigga, and it was a wonderful song in response to it. Storytelling. He showed that he can write a story. It didn't kill his career. His numbers went up. You on Channel 8 News? So that means the news people love him. Man, them white people love that boy. That white woman that done that story. Can you imagine when she's at the bar with her white friends? And she done a story on this. Mama, he became a phenomenon after that. He became his antics and his misguidance. The violence that he perpetuated. He began to embody what he rapped about. That killed him. There was nothing good above him to guide him, to teach him, and to point him in the right direction and say, let's get money. His community failed him. His parents, his adults, whatever mentor, whatever friend, they failed him. They failed him, homie. Everybody around him failed that kid. Could nobody get him and get him away like they did Lil Wayne? It ain't no babies around here to take these boys and say, no, man, I got you. Let me get you away from this. They on stage with the damn baby. Old ass niggas. The kids can't get right because the mamas won't get right. When the parents go to thinking better, when you got a kid with talent like that, my nigga, everybody is supposed to huddle around him and shield him and protect him. You do it to your ball players. You do it to your football players. That's what you do when it's a village. But it ain't no goddamn village. All these goddamn hoods, my nigga. So the boy done failed. He ain't going no goddamn well now. He won't go no fucking well. Nobody will in this city. Because they won't listen. And it ain't nobody talking for them to listen to. That's telling them which direction to go in. Because don't nobody know. Ain't nobody ever made it out of here. Who done made it to tell us which way to go? Which route to take? That's why they all just dumb and stupid. And they bang, 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 bang. And that's all they know. They don't know nothing else, my nigga. I can't repeat that. I can't repeat that because it wasn't rehearsed.
Right.
It wasn't rehearsed, my nigga. They got to go back and look at this shit. Look at themselves. Niggas high. Niggas drunk. Niggas drunk with pride. Niggas drunk with lust. Niggas drunk with alcohol. They ain't drunk with righteousness. It ain't too many niggas standing before this nigga with righteousness in their heart. Really repent. Really have redeemed what they done wrong in life, nigga. Them niggas got on here to take stage, my nigga. They didn't get on here, nigga, to show the ugliness of what this shit done. They got on here to beat on their chest. Not to show tears and not to show pain and scars. So, man, I ain't living how y'all think this shit don't end well. Go back and look at them niggas. This shit don't end well, my nigga. And did nobody get on here and say how it ended. They still kind of glorified it. Shit don't end well. Look at Weasel. It don't end well. Look at Billy Ray. Look at Bobby Reed. Shit don't end well, nigga. Tell the whole motherfucking story. They won't tell the whole story. Them niggas had to funk punks to survive down there. And ain't nobody ever got on here and said, yeah, man, I had to fuck a punk. No nigga who went to prison have ever came out and admitted of fucking a punk, and you know they done it. But that's the ugliness that don't nobody want to tell about that ugly truth, my nigga. They rather hear comfortable lies. So it was a lot of comfortable lies told. Shout out to Tegan. Shout out to Tegan. Yeah. I'll leave it at that, my nigga. Unless you want me to expand, I'll leave it at that then. Salute!
All right, now you, since the YaYo situation, I believe you've had a track record of speaking out against
Bugatti.
Artists.
Bugatti, yeah. Twisted Black, T.I., Jeezy, any one of them motherfuckers, homie.
So specifically, Channel 5, J-Dub, who made a severe impact on my life in his death. You spoke out against.
God rest his soul.
Peace be upon him. Can you tell me why you spoke out against Channel 5, J-Dub?
I want to pick my words carefully, because I honor who that young kid was. I admire his heart. I admire his tenacity. I admire his boldness. Misguided, undecided, looking for direction at an intersection, right? So, I know the kid because I'm from Stop 6 at the Classic Lady. I used to see him. And he looked like a kid. He looked like a kid, huh? So, allegedly, this kid went inside of a strip club and shot a grown motherfucker. Motherfucker went inside of a strip club and shot a grown motherfucker. And went in the studio, made him a goddamn song about it. And the shooting made the newspaper. What the fuck? Me working with kids. Wanna know, man? The kid ain't wrong, right? I ain't never mad at the kid. Man, what grown motherfucker let that baby in that club with that gun? What grown motherfucker done that shit, man? And what grown motherfuckers around that little nigga, man, won't tell him nothing. So I get mad at the club, man, I'm gonna shut that motherfucking club down, make them motherfucker lose their liquor license. So I go down to City Hall, nigga, I'm in City Hall every week, every Tuesday. I'm in City Council meeting, talking about something to them white folks, about what's wrong with my neighborhood. Man, somebody let this stupid ass boy go in there with a gun, shoot this other motherfucking boy, and he made rap songs about it. Now, goddamn it, what's going on in this city? So the owner of that club called me and say, man, don't shut me down, homie. I'm just a black man. Say, homie, y'all need to get that shit right. So now my eyes is on this kid. He done caught my attention. Man, I'm hearing some shit about this baby. Man, he's just a baby. God damn. Say, man. So now I'm looking and seeing, man, we ain't never seen nothing like this here, boy. Boy, we done seen some shit around this town, boy. It ain't never been nothing like this little motherfucker right here. So when he did that video, and went on all sides of towns, man, I watched a firestorm of, man, it's like a bunch of little demons. Ain't nothing positive about these motherfuckers. Then here you come along. And you put a spotlight on that kid that made the world stop and watch. You came and did that. So I see y'all got the bond that y'all is a little different. You was his light, man, to bring him out of darkness. The kid was submerged in darkness, my nigga. All day, every day, gun violence. Listen to his lyrics. Some dark shit. Nigga, I'm gonna kill everybody. God damn. Man, that's some deep shit for a kid to say. But I remember 1986, homie. I was about 8, 9 years old. My brother was about 11. We were watching TV. And that nigga looked at me and said, nigga, when I grow up, I'm gonna kill somebody. I looked at that nigga and said, what? And ran downstairs and told mama. What can be in a kid's mind so dark, homie, for murder? What? What's in a kid's heart, homie? Nigga, I'm gonna kill everybody. And I don't wanna say this on camera, but that little nigga was raw. He wasn't cold-hearted. It's impossible for a kid to have a cold heart. It's impossible. But children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear. So me knowing what I know, seeing that, and everybody in the city just talking about the kid. God damn, ain't nobody gonna reach out to this little motherfucker. Never expected for him to die. Never. But he took on a city like a warrior. He took on the city, homie. So, how can you cry when a warrior dies? It was in him. As cold as it seemed, that was one of our military soldiers. That was the general of the next army. Another Go YaYo. Motherfucker was supposed to see that little nigga really about that shit and take that little nigga and put him up like they did Lil Wayne. Nigga wasn't supposed to be out there on the front line when you see that little nigga like that. That little nigga put in enough work, nigga, for 3 generations. So, the way they buried him and the manner in which he died, he's a martyr. He's a black martyr. They'll put him up there with Nipsey, and he ain't done a motherfucking thing but shoot guns and cause violence and destruction. So, just like 5 years ago, Go YaYo went into that school district and sowed seeds into the minds of all the children in the Fort Worth ISD school district. On one half of the city, J-Dub is the new garden. And now we just wait to see what the harvest will be. But according to that Wilbarger Park shooting, we got children of the corn on our hands. We got children of the corn on our hands. If they follow J-Dub, and that's the harvest that we got to reap, we in trouble. So, my beef ain't with the rappers, my nigga, because they getting younger and younger. My beef is with the culture. My beef is with the community. My beef is with the OG niggas in the hoods. They got these niggas rapping only half the story. So here you come along, Real Tune motherfucking TV. They said that you was a cause of a lot of this. And when I look at you, little homie, you just what this town need during these times. Cause when you drop this motherfucker, everybody in this city
go stop and watch. And they all go have something to learn and take away from this. Everybody in this city, even the mayor.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.